Alright, so today we've got something a little bit different. We're going to do a daily recap on the whiteboard and kind of map what I've learned together and connect the details. Since this is a video editing channel, we're going to be doing about video editing. So this is going to be kind of practice for me to see how much I actually learned today and how much I can actually recall in a timely manner. So let's just go ahead and begin. So today we watched a lot of Alice, who is a good YouTuber or content creator for video editing. So we'll say Malice. We talked a little bit about the background and contrast. So he made contrast by colors, blur, and I guess isn't kind of fall under blur, but vignettes. And I actually also learned that vignette does not have to be radial. It can be like slanted like that with the point of focus there. So after that we can go to Norman, watch the video about from Norman, and we can say I learned the black plus white effect on AE, and it's basically so CC color correction, and you can do some pretty cool vintage like VHS type effects if you compare it or pair it with the noise effect. That looks pretty neat. And I also, let's see what else did I learn about video editing today? I learned, what was it? It was something, noise can also fix, I think it was called gradient, big band or something. I forget what it's called, but it was something I think that happened when you exported a gradient. It would like blur it or something like that. Noise would fix that, I think. Malice also talked about in one of his videos, so take payment up front. He talked about how it's important to take the money when you're working on a project for a client up front, so that way, I guess you don't get scammed, but also it kind of builds, I guess, a better relationship. So once the client has already invested in you, they're going to stick with you longer. And I also talked about how the client is not yours, so money taken. So this kind of could be used until they've actually given you the money, realistically, they're not your client, right? Because they can still ghost you. And something I didn't know if I necessarily learned this today, but if you're ghosted by a client, just keep reaching out, keep sending emails, keep persisting, to a reasonable extent, because a lot of times, especially he said for some of his larger ticket clients, you have to keep sending outreach even if they ignore you, because eventually maybe they will respond and maybe you will land a project with them. But I think that's where we're gonna end it. Hopefully if I do another one of these videos, I'll be able to fill the board out a little bit more and a little bit more fluidly. But yeah, thank you for watching, and hopefully I see you in the next video.